No matter what I say about these games, when I actually stream, I get tired and shit. I like these games. I really do. Yes. Alright, so we should get some new story. Yep. City seems a bit livelier than before, don't you think? There are a whole lot more soldiers now, too. They're all in your head. No, if I were dreaming people up, they sure wouldn't be soldiers. You need good instincts to be an information dealer, and mine aren't often wrong. Whatever, let's go see the Governor General to figure out what's what. We need to give her our report after all, and while we're there, we should try to figure out what all the hubbub's about. Huh. So you've been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. I'd expected great things from you, and you still managed to exceed those expectations. I was right to leave this in your hands. Please, accept this as a reward for your efforts thus far. Nice. Wow, that's a lot of money. I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it is proving a challenge for them. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report, Adol? Tell her about the river. Well, we still have no idea how to get across the river. We don't know what's on the other side either. All we know is that all the folks living close by call it the Primeval Lands. That's a significant obstacle. You mentioned a number of ruins you found within the Great Forest, no? Perhaps you'll be able to find some ancient records that might point you in the right direction. Hey, Bugcat. This stream's for you. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep looking. Oh, one more thing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about those two people we fought, would you? The Magician and the Beast Tamer. At the very least, I have not given permission for any such individuals to explore the Great Forest. No help there either, huh? I gotta say though, it really feels like our investigations hit a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, perhaps it would be wise to take the opportunity to stop and reflect. Might I suggest you rest here in Kazan for a while? I'll be sending the Roman army into the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of any interest to you, I'll be certain to inform you as soon as possible. The Roman army? Now that you mention it, there did seem to be more soldiers around Kazan than usual. Until recently, our forces have been in a stalemate with the Altaginian army on the southern front of the southern Afrocan front. Afrocan. However, in recent years, their Dragon Knights have been rapidly gaining strength. I hear they've created a new kind of warship capable of incredible speed. Oh boy, a new ship to fall off of and shipwreck. So in an effort to keep the Altaginians at bay, Rome has elected to deploy additional forces to the continent's western regions. I see. Feels strange to think of all the things changing in the world while we're out fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, these forces were sent here without my input, and feel unneeded. You two are far more valuable. At any rate, I'm afraid I have a meeting to attend to, but if you require anything, feel free for you to let me know. Gotcha. Thanks a bunch. Talk. I must say, I continue to be deeply impressed by your progress. You may be at a standstill now, but I have faith you can overcome it. Oh look, our extra bar recharged. It must be pretty tough to be able to return from the Grey Forest unharmed. Keep it up. Is all this dialogue the same? I'm almost done for the day. Guess I should guard like I mean it till I'm off the clock. No, it seems like some of the dialogue's different. Guess I should talk to everybody then. It does seem your map is coming along well. You're doing incredible work for someone your age. We can't really thank you enough. Durin doesn't look that young compared to other people in anime years.
Oh?
Are you by any chance Adol Kristen? Who are you? Oh, please excuse my lack of manners. You're just a bit infamous around here. You see, I am most delighted for this opportunity.
My name is Gruda. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I have heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo. Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you.
Is that also Sean Chiplock?
While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
I don't know. It sounds sorta like him. Are you with the Roman army? I'm afraid so. I am in charge of unifying the Celcetan army and Roman army as Governor General Griselda's aide. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor General waiting any longer. Looks like the Romans are finally sending some half-decent soldiers over here. Given the riffraff we've had so far, it's about damn time. Looks like we're a bit too late to get much of anything else done today.
Alright.
How about we just go to the inn and have something to eat for now? We can plan our next move from there. Bloom is so fucking bright. Alright, now our biggest problem is how to get across the river. It'd help if we knew whether or not you made it across before you lost your memories. If so, then we could try duplicating whatever it is you did. Is there anything you remembered so far that might give us something to go on? It's like the most relevant memory. You think I have any idea what memory is the most likely? I don't. I would say the most likely would probably be the hidden room. Really? I can't back, so that means obviously one of these is the right one. The tower. They don't even give you a chance to get it incorrect. Of course, that tower. We haven't seen any towers at all so far. Can't say for sure whether it's not in the primeval lands, but it certainly doesn't seem to be over here. Adol, how does this sound? Tomorrow, let's go our separate ways and see what we can find out. Are you breaking up with me? Damn straight, we're through, pal. It's probably what you're expecting me to say, huh? But you're dead wrong to think if you think I'd abandon you now. I'll admit, at first, I was getting awful sick of your goody two-shoes attitude. But we've come this far together, so I'm sticking around till the bitter end. Or at least till we get all that reward money. I'll start out by checking my usual sources. I might learn something we can use. How about you? Any ideas? I'll just laze around in bed. That sounds like a great idea. Everyone needs a good rest once in a while. Except now, you lazy slob. You're gonna get into the city and gather intelligence yourself, or so help me. Yeah, you were the one who dragged me into this mess, so no staying in bed while I work my ass off, and that's that. Sullivan, starting tomorrow, we each go our separate ways and see what we can dig up. But for now, it's time to get us some sleep. We need to be well rested for the hunt. Well, time to go to bed. Hey, you seem pretty awake and alert. That's good. Yes, this is goodbye for now then. We'll meet up later to see what we've got. First things first, I'll be heading off to see an old friend. It's gonna be lonely without you. Really, didn't peg you the lonely sort. I even kinda see you as a hermit. Either way, though I won't be gone long. I'll meet you back here tonight. If you're hard up for ideas, how about doing some of the quests on the inn's job board? You're kind of a hero to the people here, so I'm sure they'd be pretty happy. And if you're doing nice things for the locals, an info will flow easier than pouring wine out of a bottle. Oops, I've stretched it out way too long as it is. See you again tonight. Take care. Huh. So there's new quests on the job board? Now before I do anything... Oh, okay. Jerk. Jerk of a game. Oh, are you alone today? Do you want to join me for a drink? My treat. Yes. Apparently those soldiers over there were sent here from Rome. And more importantly, they keep staring at Luluca. I'm a regular customer here, and even I'm not allowed to stare at her like that. It's not fair, I tell you. See, is there anybody interesting in this section of the building? Nope. Welcome. It's still a bit early, but feel free to rest if you like. I finished all the cleaning this morning, so do let me know if you need a room. I'm good. Unbelievable. Who'd have thought I'd find an angel here? An angel, I tell you. I think he's seriously fallen for her. This should be interesting. Looks like L-Sword guy grew up, turned into Goblin Slayer. Yeah, he's so... Maybe. Doesn't have as much of a tragic backstory, unfortunately. He just likes getting shipwrecked a lot. It's how, like, pretty much every single adventure starts. He washes up on a beach after crashing a ship. Durin's relatively new to the business, but he's not a bad information dealer at all. I don't know where he came from originally, but, well, us information dealers are mostly a secretive bunch. Kingdom Hearts started like that. Did it? Kinda, I guess. He found the Keyblade and just, like, fell flat on his face. And ended up in a different world. I guess what I'm trying to say is you're lucky to get paired up with him, so don't let him get away. Everyone's talking about the villages that were discovered in the Great Forest. Try to get off the island but get shipwrecked? Yeah, I barely remember the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. This goes to show, I guess. I'm sure they must have some amazing muscular physiques to be able to live in a place like that. Just thinking about it makes my pecs pulsate. Man. Might be my imagination, but I feel like someone's watching me. Which has me a bit worried, to be honest. Not for myself, but for the Watcher. If Dad notices, there's going to be quite a scuffle. Finally, a chance to rest. I'm never, ever going to rely on those two explorers again. Ever. Yeah, Adol is pretty much the original shipwrecked character. All the way back in, what is it, like 1980-something? When East 1 originally came out on, was it TurboGrafx, I think was one of the original ones? Oh, we got 3 new quests? No, 2 new quests. Challenge. Looking for someone who's been to the Great Forest. Don't care who. If you're up for a challenge, talk to us at the town square. And, down at the mine, we're busy as usual and could really use a hand. I'm looking for a temporary miner who would be willing to help and can work for a short period of time. Speak to me at the mine if you're interested. There appears to be 2 new quests on the quest board. Both of them are marked as urgent. Perhaps it would be best to complete them before the end of the day. Gotta go fast. Got a bunch of people to talk to, I'm sure. So I heard apparently it was Adol who discovered both of them as well. I'm sure Leo's frustrated not being the first one there, but it serves him right. Have you heard the latest news? Apparently 2 villages have been found in the Great Forest. 2! I wonder what kind of people live there. Can't control the flow of ages, but you can guide it in the direction you desire. Are you the one who creates new currents, or the one who allows himself to be guided by them? Deep. So deep. I can't even see it. Come get the latest scoops. I'll sell you the latest gossip fresh off the presses for only 100 gold. How about it? Yes, because there's an achievement for you. Yeah, thanks. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate, Panza. His main hobby is eating, which you could probably guess just by looking at him. But the surprising thing is, he apparently hates sweet things. You can't help but feel he's missing out on half the great things in life if he hates sweets, especially a guy like that. Isn't that an interesting tidbit? But don't pass it on to anyone, otherwise I won't be able to do much business. Hello, you whore. Are you on your own today? There's no need to hold back just because it's a lovely day outside. If you got nothing else to do, why not let me entertain you? Nah, I'm good. It couldn't hurt to wander around a bit and waste some time. Wonder how how I should spend what little time I have left until I'm called into duty. It all seems like you made quite the discovery. Finding a settlement before anyone else is a pretty impressive achievement. Keep it up. We need someone who will put Leo to shame. Yeah, nobody likes Leo, of course. It's not like I don't have any issues with the Romans, I just don't know enough about them to join all the complainers either. That's me, Quincy. Just a man who gets through life by doing what he's told, and I'm perfectly happy that way. Perfectly happy. Depressing life. Kill them all. One day. One day. The Roman army soldiers are a lot more menacing than the Celceta army soldiers. Maybe it's the fact that they got better equipment. I'll have to be careful not to do anything that draws attention to myself. Sending the Roman army to a remote region like this seems like a waste of resources. Rome must be really eager to find more veins of gold. Considering how much there is to be found, I suppose that makes sense. I saw something I probably shouldn't have seen in the warehouse. It was a giant wooden box the Roman army had carried in. What could be inside? Seemed like it must be pretty important. I probably shouldn't be talking to civilians about this, should I? Not very good at my job sometimes. Please, pretend I didn't say anything. No. I am curious about this box, however. Oh, shoo. This is somewhat delicious. Yep, this guy just keeps getting better at cooking. Thanks to the Roman army's arrival, I'm twice as busy as usual lately. That's a royal pain. As soon as we enter the forest, there's going to be camping all the way, so I'm not going to be able to have a good meal again for a long time. So I've got to eat as much as possible while I still can. You do you, pal. As long as it doesn't make you sluggish. Wear big box. The more night patrols you do, the more your eyes adjust to the darkness. I'm so used to it now that sunlight during the day is too bright, and I find myself greatly preferring the indoors. So he has the night shift, that's why he's always tired. Where is Big Box? If I said I didn't want to enter a great forest at all, I'd be lying. I'm a man with dreams, after all. Being stuck with Commander Leo the whole time is more than I can handle. Guard duty is shift-based, so you have to work during a specific time period, and my shift starts far too soon. The Celceta General Government Building is surprisingly well equipped. I'm a bit worried about the lack of morale of the soldiers here, but nonetheless, this place would still get a passing score for me. Alright. Hey, I see your partner's not with you today. Whatever. Yeah, business with the Governor General. Hurry up and get it over with. She's been exhausted lately. Maybe it's a result of having to deal with the Roman army. I mean, it's one more set of idiots to deal with. We can't help but worry about Garuda. He doesn't seem to have any major achievements back in Rome, yet he's been given control of the Roman army forces here in Celceta. How does he manage to obtain such a prestigious position so quickly? He's the main villain. Calling it. Or at least he has some kind of connection to the main villains. Also, he's not here. Ah, Hadal Kristen, I see you come alone today. If you're unable to cross the river, now would be a good time to rest. Then think again once your mind is clear. I apologize for any disturbance from the Roman army's arrival, but please do take this time to recover your strength. Will do. Let's keep looking around. Nothing here. Wonder, will they stop us from leaving? Nope. Most of the Roman army soldiers seem to be an inflexible bunch, just like Daniel. Guess that's just how soldiers wind up when military regulations are strict. There doesn't seem to be anyone I know among the Roman army soldiers they sent over. I wonder what my comrades back home would think if they saw me standing around a remote region like this. I wish I were invisible, and no one would notice me. Hi, horsey. Take a flower. Good horsey. I only have garbage. I'm assuming when you hit maximum rank, they start giving you stuff. So that'll probably be the determinant for actually getting these achievements. Here, take a fruit. Seems incredibly pleased. Ever since he started drinking, his body really has firmed up. What am I thinking? I wonder when the war between Rome and Altago would come to an end. It just keeps dragging on. I thought the Roman invasion of Africa would go a lot more smoothly. The Altaginian Dragon Knights must be extremely tough. I mean, naturally, they know the land better than the Romans, but surely they can't beat them when it comes to military strength. I don't know. I don't know enough about this world's lore. All I know is it's pseudo-Europe. Gladiator fights in the big cities sound like true spectacles. It gets my blood bubbling just thinking about them. I want to see fight to the death. Ada's such a lovely girl. So lovely. I wish you were my daughter. Oops, the head miner would not be happy if she heard me say that. If he heard me say that. I'm already fumbling words. It's always a bad sign. Always. As a head miner, everyone in town trusts my father. And I'm a fine daughter for always supporting him from the shadows. Dash. Dash, dash. Here, take a fruit. I kinda wanna stroke it, and yet I don't. I don't know what to do. Pet the damn cat. Mommy and Daddy seem to be doing something secret after I go to sleep. I think I'm gonna stay awake and find out what it is. Oh boy. Governor Jennifer's Zelda is so beautiful, isn't she? If she kicked me with those long, slender legs of hers, I just... Froth is the most important part of a beer, sir. Beer without froth is like an unfattened Picard. Minmi keeps going on about the truth. I'll have to read her a story to get her to go to sleep tonight, I guess. The phrasing of that girl is funny. My husband Rid works at the mine. He really gets on well with the other miners there, so I don't need to worry about him too much. Give me that booty. Those long, slender legs of hers. Alright, can I exchange anything? That is a no. A hard no. not originally from this area, so I was kinda surprised to see how much mystique the Great Forest holds. I came here to do business, of course, so that's a bit outside my area of expertise, but I can't deny the appeal of the unknown either way. Oh yeah, I can't afford any of that. 10% more realistic NPC? The fuck is that boy rolling around the village like that? Because it's faster. He's like Link, except with a lot less grunting. Why do women like gems so much? Isn't it an instinct thing, like how men are drawn to swords? Yup! Time to get back to work. Those who don't work shouldn't eat, and that's the way of the world. I can agree with that. Let's see, do you have new armor for me, good sir? Hey kid, looks like you've been going in and out of the forest, and I'm glad to see you're still doing well. By the time you think you got used to exploring out there, is the time you're most likely to mess up and get hurt. So don't blame him for letting your guard down. Nope, he only has shit. Don't worry, don't need to worry about too much for shopping at least. Welcome, welcome. If you're worried about your fighty things, come and shop with Daddy. Okay. Alright, we talked to everybody, so let's get on with the questing. Oh, Adol. Did you have a look at the board? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, that's not an answer. Oh well, I'll tell you what you want to do anyway. I want you to accept our challenge. Accept your challenge? Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to show us how skilled a treasure hunter you are. You're working on a map of the Great Forest, right? So we thought you must be an expert at treasure hunting too. A little bit. That's why we've hidden treasures all around town, and we want you to find them. You're going to be looking for lots of gold ore, those super expensive little rocks they make gold stuff out of. If you find them, you keep them as your reward. We've hidden 5 of them in total. Come let us know when you found all 5. Do I get any hints? What? What do you need hints for? I thought you were a better treasure hunter than that. Well, it's not much of a treasure hunt without hints. At that point, it's more of a scavenger hunt, right? The whole point of a treasure hunt is to find treasure with riddles or clues to guide you. Just looking around the whole city trying to find tiny treasure would be really boring. I guess you're right. It's decided. If you need a clue as to where the treasures are hidden, come speak to me. Oh, and if you really can't find one and want to give up, just come and let me know. You'll have to admit we've beaten you if you give up, though. And you don't want to do that, now would you? That's all we got for you. Alright, Evan. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, go! Okay, so what does the gold even look like? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Is it just like a tiny sparkle on the ground? Is there one right here? Oh, you come off the quest? The head miner is a short way past the main entrance. I don't see anything. Oh, I see. That's 1. So it's like a little piece of crap on the ground, kinda. That's what it looks like. So I'm guessing buildings are fair game too. Where the heck are you? Stinking gold ore. just hidden around town. I have a feeling there's gonna be at least one in somebody's random house. They obviously don't care about me barging in and ransacking the place, so I doubt they'd care about some kids. Yeah, I've yet to see a clear view of Goldor. But it seems it's supposed to be visible. Either they're really good at hiding things, or I'm just missing them. Because there's 5 pieces. I've only found one, and I've searched nearly every corner so far. Unless random people have it. And if that's the case, that is stupid. Found one. Okay. So this was in the house. Hey, hands off my kitchen! Oh, it's you, Ada. I thought I was a thief. Thank you so much for helping Wagner during the incident at the mine. Are you Wagner's wife? Daughter. Yes, I'm his daughter, Ada. So what brings you here today? It'll explain the treasure hunt game to Ada. A treasure hunt for gold ore? Oh, you must be playing with my younger brother, Evan. That explains why he's been sneaking around all day. I'm very sorry for the trouble. Ask about the tower. There's a tower in the Great Forest? No, sorry, I've never heard of anything like that before. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here, after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with Evan. You really are a nice person. Feel free to come here anytime. And good luck with the treasure hunting. Huh, that was unusually eventful. So the only place I haven't really looked yet... Oh yeah, I never looked in here. Let's see, there could be one stuck along one of the edges or something. Nope. No gold ore here. Ah, got one. Alright, so there's 2 left, and they're probably in the barracks, or whatever you'd call them. Up here. Somewhere up here. Alright, so not here. Once I find all those gold pieces, that kid is going to be living a few years less. For making me run around all this way. Not here either. I could always cheat, technically. I know one method of cheating that would work. So if I can't find them all, I will just try that. Not in here. Not in here either. Not in here. So yeah, I'm going to be missing one at the end of this, I'm sure. So we got one here. That makes 4. You there, what do you think you're doing? I was looking for gold ore. Gold ore, you say? Really? A place like this? You're definitely suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me and explain what you're really up to. Oh dear, what seems to be the problem? Oh hey, there you are, Gruda. My, if it isn't Adol Kristen. Is something the matter? Adol explained the situation to Gruda. So you decided to accept the request from those children and play with them? How delightful! As you heard, there's nothing suspicious about this young man. In fact, the only problem here seems to be that a guard permitted a child to trespass in this area while on duty. So unless you want me to report your error, I'd suggest you return to your post immediately. Yes, sir. Caught in the act. Nicely done. Thank you. I'm glad to hear such a compliment from an explorer of your standing. But I can't help noticing your usual companion is not with you today. Where could he be, I wonder? Yeah, business with Durin? Ah, so his name is Durin. No, I did not, but I do pass along my best regards to him as well. Is something the matter? Ask about the tower. A tower? Is there a tower in the Great Forest? I've been kept informed of your investigation by Governor General Griselda, but I don't recall any reference to a tower. I'm actually a little surprised you would ask me such a thing, in fact. Your Roman army is only just beginning its expedition to the Great Forest. You have much more to tell me than I you. Sir, preparations for training are complete. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Very well, I'll be along shortly. I do apologize, Adol, but I'm afraid I have work to attend to. I hope, though, that we will have the chance to speak again in the near future. Yeah. From how he's described, I don't exactly trust him all that much. I wonder why. Alright, we're missing 1 gold ore. So, I'm gonna cheat. How will I cheat, you ask? Let's ask for a hint. One is hidden in a place where a doll itself and drink from mugs and say, "Ah!" And the rest usually smells too, but if I say any more, it's going to give it away. It's a fairly big place, so have a good look around. One of them's hidden in a house in the lower part of town with a different colored roof than the houses around it. I lent this one to Evan, and I think I said I could put it near the cooking area, something like that. I already got that one. One is hidden near an animal that people can ride around on. It's pretty strong too, so it can even carry luggage for people. Does it make it any easier? I already found that one. One of them was in a dark, kind of sketchy alley. There are a lot of suspicious-looking people there, so if you don't find it quickly, someone might steal it. Does it make it any easier? I already... Okay, that's the one that I'm missing. Hints? What hints? I never asked for any hints. It's back here, in a sketchy alley. That's what he said, at least. Oh, somebody may have already taken it? Oh, there it is. On that box. Completely missed it. Haha. I win. Pay up. Ooh, looks like you found them all. And really quickly, too. Wow, you're amazing. It's no wonder you managed to explore so much of the Great Forest already. I hate to admit it, but I really do want to be like you one day. Hey, at all. Since it beat us, here, take this too. Coal. That's a lot of coal. Go ahead, it won't bite. It's not like it's hard to find more. You should be able to refine all those into something useful. I hope it'll be helpful to you when you're exploring the Great Forest. Yeah! Well, that was pretty easy. Well, very well, red-headed hero. It's time to settle this. I'm stronger than ever today. Prepare yourself, King Monster. Your life ends here. A large notice is displayed advertising a job to draw up a map of the Great Forest and a hefty sum as payment. The monsters was a lot more menacing. Yeah, we already read that. Okay, so let's head to the mine. Will this be... fighting involved? Is this for my wife? Yeah. It's for my son? Yeah. Let's keep rolling it. I wish I'd get off work already so I can go get a drink. I'm missing a resource here. What resource am I missing? Probably from one of these. Still monsters? Nope, no monsters. Huh. Alright. Apparently have all the resources now. See, I don't believe diving will get us anything here. Dead end. Yep, there's still nothing here. Alright then, back to the entrance. Because apparently we discovered everything this time. Which one is the entrance? That one. I wish I'd get off work already so I could get a drink. Me too. Hey there, Idol. Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Man, I really appreciate you, of all people, agreeing to help us out. So how about it? Ready to lend us a hand? As ready as I'll ever be. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Well then, let's get right to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. The left side? The closed off section? Okay. Alright, what I'd like you to do is mine this area. Familiar? You should. This is where the monster appeared before. Because of that, it's too risky for us regular miners to dig here, and we were forced to abandon it. But you're a whole nother story, Adol. Anyway, getting down to business, I want you to use this pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in the time provided. Naturally, gold is the ore I'm most interested in. I'm not going to give you a specific amount to dig, but you'll be paid based on how much you're able to mine, so, well, go for the gold. The more gold ore you dig out, the more money you'll get, so give it everything you got. Oh, and other than gold ore, anything other than gold ore doesn't count, so you're free to take it with you. Finders keepers. In effect, the more you dig, the more you get. So the bottom line is, keep digging, don't stop for anything. I think that should cover matters. You get all that? Easy enough. Excellent. Well then, let's see what you got. Am I just getting a pickaxe? Really? Is that literally it? Oh no, there's more. So you can't make armor and stuff on here? Yes. You cannot craft armor, but you can enhance it with materials. Nice job, Adol. Did you get a good workout? Alright then, let's see how you did. Looks like you dug up 10 pieces of ore. Frankly, I'm kind of amazed. I didn't think you'd be able to manage that many. Well, here's your reward. Throw in a bonus, too. Something else on your mind? I'll ask about the tower also. The tower? This tower in the forest? I know you can see a huge tree, but I've never heard anyone seeing a tower. Oh yeah, I did hear someone discovered a village in the forest recently, if you can believe that. Wait, that was you, wasn't it? You just never stop blowing people's minds. Sorry, I can't be any more helpful, but good luck finding whatever it is you're looking for. And thanks again for your help. I wonder if there's a specific thing for miners wanted, so I'm gonna look that up real quick, and I'm gonna reload the previous save if there's something else. Real quick. Let's see. That's not helpful. Aim to mine for 10 gold ores. According to this guide. Thanks for your help today. Mining tires you out pretty quickly if you're not used to it, no? So make sure you get some rest at the end, though, and you'll be fine. And Jesus, we have a lot of money. The most expensive weapon we could buy was only, like, 5,000 gold. Yeah, honestly, I feel like there's not much of a point to enhancing my gear right now. It'd be better if I could buy better gear. The wind must feel amazing up there. But how do you even climb that high? Someone said they saw her climbing up the outer wall. Really? We're allowed to do that? Wow, I've totally got to try it. Idiot, there's no way you'd be able to make it without falling. That must be... Oh, hey, it's Karna. Get down from there this instant! This is outrageous! Government buildings are not for climbing. They will be in East 9. Calm down, Commander. What if she climbed up there to, you know? What are you gonna do if she jumps? What? If she jumps down there from that high up, all because you told her to get down? Commander, you'd be a murderer. What am I supposed to do then? This wasn't in my job description. You'll have to try and persuade her to climb back down. Make her realize how much she has to live for. Why should I have to do that? Well, maintaining order in the city is your job, isn't it? I suppose I have no choice then. You up there, can you hear me? Don't do anything foolish. Think of your parents. If you jump from all the way up there, it's going to hurt, you know? And think of all the food you'll never be able to eat again. I don't think she can hear you. Guess you're going to have to climb up there yourself. Preposterous! I could never! Are you scared, Commander? Of course not! You are! You're scared! I am not! I am not, I say! Toying with the Commander, perfect. Ah, Adol! Perfect timing. Well, I'll let you have the honor of taking care of this situation. As a show of good faith, yes. I politely decline. Come along now. I'm sure you don't really mean that. Why are the average size adults short? Midgets? That's just the anime art style. Adol's like 16 but grown to a full height, I think, in this game. I think he's 16 in this game. Or was he 16 in the first game? I can't remember. Either way, he's like 16 to 18 years old. He's fully grown, pretty much. So it's not super surprising. Leo, go save her yourself. Who said that? You will address me as Commander Leo. Saving people is the Army's job. Yeah, don't make Adol do all the work for you. It's your turn to do something useful for a change. Go on, Leo. Leo! 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 Wow, they're all cheering for him. I think they're just enjoying the spectacle. But especially now with the Roman army here, he's going to look terrible if he doesn't go. I said you will address me as Commander Leo! He's running away! Wait, look over there. I think he's trying to get to higher ground. He's pretty fast. Ooh, that's a roaring Leo. You can do it. You can climb that perfectly smooth wall. Oh shit, he's actually doing it. Wow, he's actually scaling the wall. I didn't think he'd be that brave. Leo! Leo! That's funny. She jumped! And she's safe. Oh, hi. You're hurting me. Sorry, I'm just so happy to see you again. What is the meaning of this commotion? Let me down, I'm scared of heights.
Let me down! I'm scared of heights! Commander, take it easy!
The harem starts? The harem started in the first game. It started in the first game. It's only adding on to that. This place is huge. I couldn't believe it when I got here. And the houses are all made out of stone. You don't know what this... You know what game this is? I'm just seeing it as it is. This game, if you're going in order of the story, it's Ys 5 remake, I think. Because there's the first two, and there's Ulfenfelgana. Let's see. No, wait, this is Ys 4. Ys 5 has not been translated. Then there's Ys 6. Then 7, which I haven't played yet, but I'm looking forward to. And then 8, which is really good. It's more confusing than Kingdom Hearts. Almost, because there's one game that's out of order. I think it's Ys 7 takes place in the middle of 2 of the games, and people were a little bit pissed about that because, like, it didn't further the entire story. But it's not too bad. The plots in the Ys games are relatively simple. It's just Adol is an adventurer. He travels from place to place, entering each land by crashing his boat. And then he just ends up being the child of literally every single prophecy that he ends up stumbling upon. He also loses all of his gear and magical artifacts every single time he goes to a new place. Right? So what were we doing up there? This town's so big I didn't know where I was going. I thought the best thing to do was to head for the tallest, most central building I could find. I never see with so many people around, so my best bet for spotting you was to climb up as high as possible. I had no idea I wasn't supposed to be up there. I'm sorry, okay? Not like I could talk. I guess you really can't. You didn't listen to anything when we told you when you came to Komodo either. But I can't believe how different the world is outside Komodo. I think I understand how you must have felt now, at least a little bit. Came all this way on your own? Yep, aren't I amazing? Well, the little bits you told me about the route you took to Komodo definitely helped. Not for that, I'd still probably be wandering aimlessly out there somewhere. Besides, no one's better than me at sneaking around the forest unnoticed. I go with all kinds of stealth techniques to make sure none of the men are better at hunting than me. So, what happened after we left? See, I've done a lot of thinking. I was pretty shocked to hear that Remnos had kept his strength a secret from me. But I still haven't heard a peep about it from Remnos himself. All you know is what Father and that woman told me. So I decided that I want to go find him myself, and ask him what his deal is. And how do you tend to find him exactly? Well, I'll search as much of the forest as I can for starters. Like I said back in Komodo, I'm no good at sitting around and planning. I'm a doer, not a thinker. So right now I'm gonna find Remnos and talk with him. And everything I've heard is true, I'm gonna slap him. I'm sure that'll make him not be mind-controlled. I mean, it's pretty rude when you think about it. You can't just decide you're better than someone and hold back on their account. That's not fair to me at all. In fact, it really hurts. But then, after I slap him a few times, I'll hug him really tightly, thank him for his experience. And thank him for this experience. So you better be ready for me, or else. That's very you, Karna. I'll take that as a compliment. Remnos is his brother. And yes, slaps are lewd if you want to take it that way. Go ahead, feel free. It's anime. I asked Father about it, and he said I could go as long as I traveled with you. So, will you take me with you? Please? I suppose I don't have a choice. Really? Phew, I don't know what to do if you said no. Still, I don't want to get in the way of getting your memories back. I'll just be tagging along for the ride. Still, thanks, Adol.
Alright!
Is there food and drink here, right? You should have a toast. Where the fuck did those cups come from? Well then, to our reunion. And to getting your memories back, and reuniting with Remnos. Cheers! Ah, that was wonderful. I never tasted anything like that before. Oh yeah, where did Durin go anyway? Huh, my head feels all lightweight. Karna fell asleep almost instantaneously. She must have been exhausted. Oh, hey, Durin. I don't know what that is supposed to be.
Hey,
I'm back. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Adol. Huh. Wasn't expecting to find Karna here. Why is she asleep? You didn't. I almost got away with it, too. Your sense of humor really scares me sometimes. Thought so. It's just Jews. She must have been dead tired. Well, you can't leave her here like this. Give me a hand carrying her to one of the rooms. What are you staring into space for? Come on! This is a job for a prince. Adol, look at her legs. No, not like that, you pervert. Karna's legs were all cut up, and her shoes looked really worn. Whoa, check out the soles of her shoes. Completely ruined. She must have gone through a lot to get here. Primnos. Wait for me. I'll bring you home. Adol and Durin carried the exhausted Karna to her room, leaving her to rest. Fuck. My phone vibrate? Was it something else? I don't know. I see. She'd probably go after him. Figured she'd probably go after Remnos. But didn't she come all this way through the forest on her own? Now, time to get down to business. Did you meet your friend? Huh? Oh, yeah, I did. And thanks to that, I managed to get my hands on this. Do you recognize it? Durin produced a well-worn notebook. I don't know. Managed to get my hands on this from, well, let's just call that a trade secret. It's full of information about the Great Forest, which is surprising in and of itself. But look at this bit, right here. Huh. I recognize the map from the background that I chose for the characters. There's an image that appears to be a hand-drawn map of the Great Forest with notes scrawled all over it. The handwriting looks somewhat familiar. I have no idea what this pattern of diamonds on the left page is all about. But look at the map on the right page. The words Primeval Lands are written at the top. And look at this bit in the middle. Durin pointed to the word Tower. Jump scare! Jesus Christ. Whose is this? Are you playing dumb on purpose? This is yours before you lost your memories. What? Not a bad find, huh? See, the information isn't all about rumors and hearsay, but items like this, too. Seems pretty likely you dropped this right around when you got hit with whatever it is that wiped your memory clean. And it sure looks like, to me, after visiting Komodo and Sera, you crossed over the Primeval Lands. What's most important to us right now is this bit here, right on the river. Looks like there might be a passage in an underground ruin. Barely a stone's throw away from Selray. You must have gone through there and come out through the other side of the river. Is that... I'm guessing it's the statue underneath, like, the mine. You're amazing, Durin. Well, yeah, I guess I am. I did go through a hell of a lot of trouble to get this, after all. Let's get some rest first and sit out on the morning. Besides, Karna's coming with us, isn't she? And she needs a rest even more than we do. But, question. Who did he get Adol's notebook from? It is very likely somebody related to the guy who knocked out Adol's memory. So we're heading to Selray first? I did hear about a village near the river from my father, but this will be my first time actually going there. Should probably meet with Ozma too, and see if he knows anything about this underground ruin. Alright, Adol, as soon as you're ready, let's hit the road. All the dialogue's gonna be different, isn't it? I didn't think he was this serious about her, but this is pretty good stuff. Can't wait to see what happens next. I'm gonna talk to her. I will. Unsurprising. Guess it wasn't just my imagination after all. That's fine. I don't mind being watched. Creepy. Good morning. Did you sleep well? If you want to start the morning with a muscle milkshake, let me know. That officer who came in with the Roman army, Ruda, is a rather mysterious man. I tried finding out more about his background, but there's so little information on him I didn't learn a thing. Honestly, that makes him so incredibly suspicious. I'm surprised it doesn't ring alarm bells like crazy to some of these guys. I suppose it's about time I got back to exploring the Great Forest. Guess I should get myself ready. Drinking alcohol in the afternoon is so lovely, don't you think? Also, skills. Yeah, Adol leveled every single one that he has up. see. Does she have 4 skills? Yes, she does. Poison Dagger, Homing Knives, Napalm Shot, and Mistral Spin. Also, did she get any new items? No, she didn't. I should be able to buy new knives, though. Are they seriously thinking of trying to talk to Luluka? Those are some truly fearless men. Luluka's my daughter, but a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that. I can understand why not, though. Can't understand why not, though. We look exactly alike. It's so rude, don't you think? Lay off the muscle milkshakes and maybe you will look alike. Ah, what a great meal. Well, great food anyway. Less said about that weirdly named drink, the better. Yeah, I'd have enjoyed a lot more if not for that. Well, how about we do some shopping? Man, it was fun messing with Leo yesterday. Still, I don't think anyone actually expected him to climb that wall. Come to think of it, he spent quite a while in the Great Forest, yet he still managed to come out of it alive and well. He might actually be pretty tough. Melv isn't my favorite cold-hearted, yet unbelievably handsome young man. Are you up for a good time today, maybe? Ooh. Illusion of choice. Another time. Ooh, that's an awfully hopeful sentiment. I'm happy to hear it. Even if you are just being polite, well then next time.
Leave it to me.
No different dialogue when talking to her? Okay. Come get the latest scoops. Also get the latest gossip fresh out the press for 100 gold. Sure, why not? Thanks. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate, Sancho. His junior Panzo looks up to him like an older brother, but Sancho's actually the youngest of 3 siblings. Isn't that interesting? Doesn't seem it, does he? Don't pass that information to anyone or else he can't do business. I wish I could pass it on to everybody that I knew. Are you someone who faces difficulties head-on, or someone who turns their back on them? I'm the latter, but that doesn't mean I'm running away. Everyone just has their own way of dealing with problems, that's all. Welcome, welcome! If you're not busy, have a look! You know those new soldiers who showed up, the ones from home? Everyone seems to act more proper whenever they're around. I wonder where Leo went. I hear Leo's gone into the Great Forest again. It's going to be so boring here without him. Looks like I gotta check all the campsites. I still can't believe that whole incident with the girl jumping off the building yesterday. The most unbelievable thing about it, though, is that Leo actually thought to be able to talk someone down like that. But I have to admit, I was impressed to see him actually climb up there. He's got more guts than I gave him credit for. How could this be? Whew. It is the true power of a hero. What you got? Got enough potions? You can never have enough potions. You never know when you need them. Expectations often betray you. Predictions, by their very nature, never will. They're like expectations, but without all the expectation. Just call me Quincy the Non-Committal. It's not like I feel depressed talking about recent events with people. Really, I don't. Really. Honestly. Suspicious? Did she fucking lose the warrior seal? Oh no, it looks like she unequipped it. Why did you unequip it? Let's see, what level is she? Oh, she's under-leveled. Interesting. When not training, the Roman army soldiers seem to be free to do whatever they want. There's several of them in the bar already. Wish I could join them. I'm patrolling today as usual. The Roman army arrival doesn't affect my duties in any way. What I do is the very definition of monotony. Lunch chew. This is mildly delicious. The Roman army soldiers sure do eat a lot. Still, as the person who cooks the food, I'll take that as a compliment. If you're gonna eat, you gotta eat until you're full. Gotta fill myself up while I still can. Look at all this world building. The shit that Falcom's known for, changing the dialogue of every single NPC at every instance of the story. I wonder what it is about the dark of night that scares people. Whenever I'm out at night, I always end up imagining things that can't possibly be there. Grind to level her up. Oh, I will. Don't worry. She'll gain some levels. What happened? Stream stopped? Oh, yeah. Looks like the output died. Nice. I wonder. Oh. Nope. Went back down to 0 again. Must be the internet. I blame Comcast. Have you ever seen Commander Leo fight with a sword? He has a pretty unique stance, but he's actually rather strong. It's unexpected. Ah, drinking coffee in the guard room really is the best. Right then, I should probably check the route through the forest again. There's no chance of it actually happening, but I sure wouldn't want to be beaten by those Celestian army soldiers. The Governor General is in her room at the moment. If you want to report on the map, come back another day. Okay. Governor General Griselda is currently in the conference room in a meeting with Commander Gruda. The Roman army exploration of the Great Forest will be fully commencing soon. You just be careful, unless you want them stealing all your glory. Well, unfortunately, we can't enter the conference room. Let's just keep on rolling. Question. How'd you climb up there? I'd like to fly high as well. My husband and son are completely used to life here now. The only one who still hasn't adjusted is me. Huh, I wish I'd get used to it already. Every time Mommy tells me a story, I always feel sleepy. I'll find out what Mommy and Daddy are doing next time. Sure you will. Governor General Griselda is so beautiful, isn't she? If she were to ever scold me, I can't imagine what I'd do. Why didn't cheese go perfectly together, sir? You're truly a miraculous combination. The best way to get Mimi to sleep is to read something to her. Basically a recap of what she said. But okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to touch it. Touch the pussy. Oh, it's so silky. I didn't expect it to feel so silky. Oh no, the dust is building up already. Dust is such a strange thing. Where does it all come from? Dead skin. Lots of dead skin. We got a son named Jive who works at the trading post. His secret ambition is to get him to marry Ada. The operas featured in big city theater houses sound truly breathtaking. I get all of a Twitter just thinking about them. I've heard a flutter, but never a Twitter. Seems there was a bit of commotion by the gate yesterday. He might have succeeded in getting that girl down off the roof of that building, but that was still a rare display of manliness from Leo. I wonder what made him go so far. Everybody cheering him on, probably. He's a man of his ego. Yeah, he's such a lush. That was useless. Keep this on the down low, but I hear this new Governor General is actually pretty good at her job. All the Governor Generals here here to date have been obsessed with money and raising taxes, so I'm pleased to hear we've got a good one. Though she's not all about money, that just makes it more difficult to figure out what she's really after. Someone once told me the world was going to ruin me, that gems hold a demonic power. When you think about it, there do seem to be a lot of wars revolving around them. It's kind of sad. Seems like the army's having it rough lately, too. It's not like it's any of my business. Glad I'm an artisan. I can take it easy and just work all day. No worries about soldiers or forests or anything. And I sure do love my job. Sounds like materia. It's just ores, like diamond ore and emeralds. That for whatever reason, like emeralds can imbue weapons with the ability to poison targets. Makes sense. Explorers really have to pay attention to the equipment they're using. I just made a fair amount selling all the treasure I found in the Great Forest, so it's shopping time. New weapons, new weapons. Good girls need good weapons. Do you actually have new weapons? You know how it feels to be the dad of such a cute little lady? Makes me happy to watch her growing up. But then I think one day she'll be someone's wife, and then You what? No, I'm not letting that happen. No way, no how. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's actually better, slightly better than the weapon she currently has. Sure. The only problem is, she still has a lot less, of it. Don't buy anything? But what will I do with all my money? I gotta spend this money somehow.
Leave it to me.
Roll, roll. Huh, seem to be getting tired easier these days. Guess I'm starting to get in on years, huh? Materials for upgrades? You don't buy materials, you grind them from monsters and resource points on the map. I'm happy now, yeah. I'm really happy now, yeah. Although it does cost gold to upgrade things, I might as well wait till because of how much I upgraded this, it costs a crap ton of money to upgrade it even more. So I might as well only upgrade things to a point where it's reasonable, you know what I mean? Mining's not as simple as some people think. Just dig all over the place and you're not likely to find much. Naturally, luck is a factor, but experience and instinct play a huge part as well. Trails in the mud. Achievement unlocked. Everything the head miner says has a lot of meaning behind it. He's as wise as the day is long. That's why he's the head miner. I hope he teaches me the ropes and makes me as great as he is someday. I'm guessing Trails in the Mud is probably an achievement for talking to all the as many NPCs as you want. Let's see. So it'd be on Steam, so... Oh. Walked an extraordinary total distance. I think that says 200 kilometers. So he traveled 200 kilometers then. Nice. Yeah, I can refine the spear fangs. Let's see, what was her other one that she had? Hunter knives, 43 with a 5% chance to poison. But that doesn't really matter, so... Okay, yeah, this place is absolutely shit for it. Let's see. I think the cost is cheaper here, but it still kind of sucks. I'll invest this though, because Frozen is a really good status effect, because it's basically just you freeze them in place. It's everybody. So then, might have been a bit chaotic here yesterday, but was a relief to see Sancho and Panza are still alive and well. Commander Leo seemed to be doing fine too. Guess there's no reason to worry about them. Everybody's still in tip-top shape. I want to go back home, but the Roman army's missions are extremely hard work, so I kinda don't too. Is this in PS4 or Switch? PC. That's why I'm playing with an Xbox 360 controller. The best PC controller in my opinion, or the best one I have. Ys 8 is on the Switch though, and apparently sold very, very well on the Switch. To the point where even Falcom was surprised on it. What level are these enemies again? Level 3? Yeah, they die in one hit. Which means there's not much of a point in actually fighting through all these enemies. Wait. That's a no-no. Yeah, I hear Ys 8 is really good. And it got a lot of people into the Ys series. I've also heard that one is actually a pretty good Switch port. At least compared to the infamous PC port of the game, which had a lot of issues. Battling plants, but I need the resources, man. It's important. Yeah, I need them resources. Resources are important. Alright. Get out of here. Yeah, this is what you get when you're massively over level for an area. Killing enemies in one hit with a overkill uppercut. Get out of here. Even when I'm on the hardest difficulty. Alright, so down here, I believe. I'm just gonna run past the enemies. So I'm missing the resource from here. Alright. All good. Alright. Let's make a move. It's also, I guess, sort of reasonable to kill these enemies. You don't get any EXP, but the resources that you pick up can be used at least. Forged into higher quality ones. Also, it gives me points towards the skill that I'm spamming the hell out of. Let's make a save real quick. Alright, is anyone here? Nope.
Let's get some sleep. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I still don't know what that is about. But... let's kill the big enemy over here. How's it going? Oh, he's gonna stomp again. I'm assuming this will level up Karna. Right as I kill him. Nope. The wrong person leveled up. Dang it, Adol. Well, our goal is over here. It's pretty easy to reach that location, thankfully. Because we could just zip on right over using teleporters. Kinda wanna go to Komodo Village, though. See if anything new is over there. So that's where I'll head first. Defying gravity with this punch. Gotta love juggling. Alright, what's going on? How can you have not heard of the legendary explorer Rabbit Longears? How ignorant are you? Honestly, I think it's pretty normal not to have heard of you. Come on, let's do what he says and come back later, okay? Calm down now. I didn't say you couldn't. I wouldn't ever let you inside, but right now most of the men are out hunting. So come back again later, okay? Eating fruit really makes one feel nourished. Fruit truly is a blessing from the forest god. Time to trade. Hey, good to see you. Let me know if there's anything you need. Sure. Got any good weapons? Well, I like having one of everything, so I would have bought one anyway, eventually. Let's see, that she already has it equipped, so I don't need to worry about that. Plenty of potions, plenty of poison cure stuff. 10 recovery items. We can forge our we can forge the weapons in a different place. Here, have a Libra flower. Seems incredibly pleased. And I got a ruby. Thank you for the ruby. Guess the rare the item, it'll just give you the it'll give you the good stuff immediately. This really makes me appreciate just how important the things you take for granted in life truly are. There's nothing more wonderful in the world than my granddaughter's smile. Ah, today's weather is really nice. There's such a lovely breeze. Mommy smiles so much lately. It's nice. It makes me and Daddy smile too. Looking after our house and caring for my son, while waiting for my husband to return from his hunting excursions. I take it for granted sometimes, but honestly, I'm incredibly grateful to have such a happy life. Now, if you excuse me, I have a lot of sewing to take care of. Chickens. Take a flower. Bird poop. Wish there was more cutscenes? Only at major story points. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Seems very pleased. Strong hair. Wasn't there 3 chickens? I thought there were 3 chickens. What would have happened to the 3rd one? Oh, Sasami, please come home soon. Yeah, I think one of the chickens is gone. I hope Remio's not hurt. It's going to be lonely without Karna around here, but I suppose it might be good for us to become more self-sufficient. I'm nervous about what the future holds, but we just have to move ahead. There's no sense in dwelling on the past. Oh, we got new items. Oh boy. Oh boy. Karna and friends, I'd like to ask you to find some new materials to use in my crafting. If you get a chance, come see me in my workshop. And, my dear Shishimi has run away from home. Would someone please help me find him? I'll explain everything to you in person, so please come to my house. Well, we got quests to do. Good thing I came here. Hey, nice to see you. Guess you saw my request on the board? Sure did. For something you want us to do for you? Yeah, got a few minutes to listen? I'm sure you already know, but my job involves making all kinds of different crafts. Recently, though, I've been thinking about expanding my lineup. So I'd appreciate it if you could bring me this new material I've been trying to find. What new material would that be? It's called an indestructible shell. I have plenty of those. You can harvest it from monsters near the river, but we usually don't go that far into the forest. An indestructible shell. The name alone suggests this won't be an easy harvest. Yeah, it's a remarkably sturdy thing, which makes working with it all the more difficult. But if I can get my hands on some, I could try making all kinds of new crafts. Sounds like a worthy goal. So how many do you need? 3 should be plenty. 3 indestructible shells. Alright. Come on, Idol. Let's go get them. Thanks for the help. Here you go. You bought what you asked for, Saison. So you did. Thanks muchly. Alright, let me try making you something with these. Can you wait just a moment? I mean, what else am I gonna do? Here we are. Should do it. Here. You a life ring too? 2? Wow, this is nice. And it feels more powerful than the accessories you usually craft. Is it really okay for us to take this? Of course. It's the reward I plan to give you from the start. Besides, those shells will last me a good long while. Thanks to you, I can create all sorts of new accessories from now on. So if there's anything else you want me to make, just let me know. Thanks. Can't wait to see what else you come up with. Be back if you need anything new. a new warrior amulet thingy. Yes! Two is enough. I can make another silver axe if I want. I can make a golden axe, which increases gold obtained. Yes. Don't need to equip it now. Sage's deck. EXP. Why would you not want more EXP? But is it only for him? Whoever has it equipped? Probably. Prevents freezing, huh? Requires a sapphire. Represents a desire to defeat an enemy at any cost. Plus 15 strength, minus 15 defense. Ouch. Strength is where based on total enemies killed. I've killed a lot of enemies. Wow. That is a big buff. Well then, equip. Well, we have the ability to get more EXP. That's what matters. Also, skills. Remove Poison Dagger for now, since she doesn't need to level it anymore. This should be pretty nice. The deer seem full of life today. Their fur is glossy, their appetite is healthy. I've got nothing to worry about. Here, have a leaf. Yo, I'm home. Where's my dinner? How many times do I have to tell you? My husband would never be so rude. The first thing you're supposed to say when you get home is, I love you, dear. Watching these two really makes you feel at peace, you know? No. I see you managed to reunite with Adol, Karna. Yep. I'll drag Grendel's back here no matter what. You just wait. Thank you. I'll leave it in your care then. When you've brought him home safely, then you can tell him everything that's on your mind. You know I will. Thank you, Father. Please, take good care of Karna, Adol. You haven't known each other long, but your actions tell me you are a man of strength and worthy of my trust. And between you and I wouldn't have no objections to you to take Karna as your bride. Oh, okay. We're going there, huh? Father? What kind of fucking response is that? Who says I haven't already? What kind of response is that? I rubbed my hand real good on my glasses there, so give me a second to clean them off. Well, we obviously have to choose this choice. Or you be quiet. Don't be taken in by his bad sense of humor, Father. We still have a lot to learn about one another. I'm sure you'd make a good village chief, though, Adol. And with you around, I'd have someone to spar with. As expected of my daughter. Always looking for the strategic advantage. At any rate, you've come a long way to be here, so please, take this with you. A better potion. Do be careful on your journey. I'll be thinking of you. Thank you, Father. Useful. I leave Karna in your care. Best of luck on your journey, all of you. Whenever she's not helping out around the village, Lindsay's always practicing with her sword like that. I thought she'd start complaining before long, but she's really dedicated. Not done yet. The totem. Alright, let's go find the chicken. Hi, Pippi. I see one of your one of your precious children has gone missing. Yes, isn't it awful? You're always causing so much trouble. Would you be willing to help bring him home for me? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your assistance. So which one of your little ones has run away this time? His name is Sasami. I know that's more of a hen's name, but I like to think I'm progressive. You can recognize him by his white feathers. And like the rest of my lovely little children, he's extremely cautious. So when you're trying to catch him, do make sure you approach from behind. If you try to approach him from the front, he'll be sure to run away. So you've got to make sure he doesn't see us coming. Check. Do you have any idea where he might be hiding? I'm sure he's still in the village at least. He's a bit of a scaredy puss, so you wouldn't have left. I think he'll be outside too, as you wouldn't want to approach anyone's home. So we're looking outdoors, but within the village? Okay, got it. That should be plenty to work with. Come on, Adol, let's go get him. Found him. That was fast. Here it is. Oh my god, we're just gonna have to chase him around in circles until he gets to a position where we can actually gank him. Oops, looks like we weren't careful enough. We need to sneak around behind it. Well, it has to be in a location where we can actually sneak around behind it first. Gotcha, you stupid chicken. Yeah, gotcha. Let's take it back to Pippi. Thank you so much for bringing my lovely Sasimi back home safe and sound. Here's the reward I promised. Thanks. Now, play nice with them, okay? Of course. That was simple enough. Stupid chicken. Take a goddamn flower. Alright, now that those are taken care of. Hi, piggies. Please tell me I have a second nut. Thank God. Alright, we're done here.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
So then, we've gathered all these resources. Wasn't there a dungeon over here? Or am I missing something? Oh, it's this dungeon, the Ancient Burrow. That's what I was thinking of. Alright, so to Selray Village. How many times do I have to use this? Not too many. Where's your gunslinger? I don't even know if there's a gunslinger in this game. The best you got is her with her daggers, I think. There aren't really many guns in this universe. Alright, so we can fast travel right here. See if anybody is at this campsite. Hello. I really want to find a way across the river for Swan as well as for myself. But where am I even supposed to start looking? I made it all the way to Surrey, but I can't find any means of crossing the river. There's gotta be a way, though. I won't give up. Try a ship. If only it was easier to get rotting fruits. Yeah. Alright. So now I can put something else on A. Let's go with Phoenix, because I think that's all he needs to level up now. So I'll put Drawbreaker here. Alright, let's look at the skill. How many things do they steal from the fucking Tales series? God damn it. I'm pretty sure that exact move is a monk's move is a monk's move in some of the Tales games. I mean, they even have Swallow Kick. That name didn't even change. Copyright infringement. Alright, we made it. Hey, if it isn't Adol and Duran, welcome back. Thanks to you, there hasn't been any poison in the river for quite a while. We still haven't managed to catch a culprit, though. I'm not too surprised. You didn't seem like the type to make it easy for anyone. There have been others coming and going here, too, aside from you guys. I know that Leo Fellows has been here once before is inside the village. He's complaining about how he wants to cross the river. Since you're here, you should go see Ozma. I'm sure he'd be thrilled for the visit. Let's go, Adol. To Ozma's place first. We should introduce Karna, too, while we're here. They don't even give me the chance to go there. Oh, so this is Ozma's house. Yeah, he's really young, yet he's the village leader. Really serious guy. Is that you, Adol? I'm pleased to see you again. Actually, there's something I wish to discuss with you. What a coincidence! Oh, you need to discuss something with me as well? Please, make yourselves comfortable. So we'll just stand here, I guess. So you found a way to cross Cross over into the primeval lands then. Yeah, apparently Adol managed to make it over there once already, before he lost his memories. At least that looks to be the case. Can't say anything for sure until we've been over there ourselves. But in order to make it across the river, we will need to find the entrance to the ruin mentioned in his old notebook. Do you know where the entrance is? Sadly, I do not. Adol, I have something on my mind ever since I last saw you. As you know, I was never told the real secret of the Spartas. You mean the reason they're treated as sacred beasts? Indeed. Yet, despite never being told, I feel it is my duty, and perhaps my destiny, to know the answer. My family is no longer with us, however, so it is conceivable that I may never be able to learn the truth. Still, I desire to know. I wish to unearth the secret my mother and father protected for so long. Ozma. The sacred beasts are said to have come from the primeval lands, as I previously noted. Naturally, there's no guarantee I'll find the answers I seek there. And I do apologize for making such a selfish request, but I must go to the primeval lands no matter the risks. So, with no one to tell you the answers, you want to go on a journey and find them yourself, huh?
Hey,
I don't know the whole story here, but I definitely understand exactly how you feel. It's like, if you just stay in your village and pass up this chance, you'll know you'll end up regretting it later. So if this journey is what you want to do, you should do it. You don't want to have to always wonder what might have been. There we go. Right, Adol? We'd be happy to have you with us. I almost feel guilty for hoping you would say such a thing. Still, thank you. Just give it your all, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And even then, there's always something to learn from every failure, so chin up. This will be a good journey. I'm happy to have you with us, Ozma. And I you, Karna. And so, Ozma explained to the people of Sorio some difficulty that he was departing on a journey. They seemed hesitant to accept this at first, but soon realized that they had depended on him for far too long, and wished him well. I believe all my preparations are now complete. It feels strange to be leaving my home on a journey for the first time. Oh, believe me, I know right where you're coming from. It's a big mix of excitement and nervousness. Your stomach in knots, your heart's pumping right out of your chest. I think Ozma is probably more concerned about his responsibilities. What are you implying? What'll happen to the Spartans while you're away? I thought you were the only one who could look after them. There's another in the village who could take care of their basic needs. That is all she can do, but it should be sufficient. Normally, even that would be forbidden by the laws of my tribe. However... Right. Getting back to the matter at hand, leaving here and following the river to the north should lead us to the ruin. I marked on where I believe it is located on your map, should you need to confirm its location. Alright, Adol, you ready for this? Let's set off. Oh boy. Open the cat menu and select a party icon, select a character removed from the party, select a character add, and the two will be switched. Alright. So how do I go to the party menu? Do I have to use the mouse? No. Party? Ah, there we go. So I can switch out Ozma and Karna as I want. Alright. Alright, let's see if anybody interesting is going on in the village. Unlike Ozma, all I can do is feed the Spartas, but I'll care for them with all my effort, so try not to worry about things here. You're still not big yet, get big. You need to be our trusty steed for later in the game, maybe. Because there's 3 of you there, and we have 3 party members that can travel around. The men of the village are fishing today to provide food for all. The women of the village await their return, tending the children. Patriarchal society. Perhaps we've been too reliant on Ozma all this time, particularly since his parents passed away. Must have been hard on him. Maybe this is a good opportunity to rethink the way things are done here. He has such a flabby belly, but it feels good when you rub it. Poke belly. Let's see. Unsurprisingly, still nothing in the water. Oh, he's out too? Didn't realize he was a hunter. Ah, I twitch. Ah, I hate that. Where did Gazok go? I wonder if he went back into the forest. Pickers might look the same from one to the next one, but they all have little quirks that make them unique. I wonder if Pickards have love lives. I already gave them everything. To tell you the truth, I'm a bit nervous about Ozma's absence from the village, but we have to respect this decision. And all of us here have a duty to protect one another, and protect our way of life while he's away. What you got? Alright, I'll buy another wait, I have 4. So she should be able to get a pair. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And he has this crap unequipped. Doesn't help him much. Oh, Raynal, my sweet Raynal. Hurry up and come back so I can tease you some more. It's so boring here without you. Ducky, ducky, ducky. Ducks get on really well with their parents. Hey, do you want me to tickle you? Yes, please. You're so honest. SP and extra gauges are fully restored. Wow, it's like you're sensitive all over. It was so much fun. Come on, let me take you again sometime. Sorry, you'll have to work your turn. I'm booked solid right now. Come back again when the moon is in the 7th house, or sometime. I don't know how long this backlog will take to get through. I thought I was supposed to get an achievement for that. Please, look after Ozma. He's very dear to us. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you won't find many others who are even half as brave as he. With him at your side, I'm sure nothing can stand in your way. An amazing super weapon. I made a few super weapons, and I'd like someone to test them out in actual combat situations for me. If there's anyone who can use a sword or a gauntlet and is up for helping me out, please come to the smithy. I got a bad feeling about this. He's asking specifically for Adol and Durin. Huh. Hey, Ozma. Do you need something? We have come to discuss your request. Oh, you're here to help me out with that. That's great. Would you be willing to assist her, Adol? Accept. Really? Thanks. So, what do you want us to do? It was something about testing a weapon, right? That's the one, and not just any weapon, a super weapon. That's the important part. Okay. At any rate, as you can see, I'm currently a blacksmith apprentice. So as part of my training, I decided to forge some completely new types of weapons. And you would like us to test those weapons out in a combat situation. Well, at least one of them, yeah. There's one detail I should probably mention, though. These weapons need a little more refinement before they're complete. That's why I need them tested in actual battle with real monsters. They have to be put through their paces to work out all the kinks. In their current states, both weapons are a little unreliable. Don't say I didn't warn you. This sounds pretty sketchy now. Yeah, you'll be fine. I have 2 weapons, and I'll be thrilled if you test out one of them on the field. There's a sword and a gauntlet. Which do you prefer? Is it alright to test out only one? Would it not be better for us to take both? Now, I made up my mind to focus all my energy into one or the other. Basically, whichever sounds more appealing to potential clients. I'd rather make one amazing weapon than 2 great ones, you know? So what'll it be? A spectacular sword or a superb gauntlet? Make a choice. Your path is incandescent. Well, I'm not bothered either way. It's up to you, Adol. Take the gauntlet. Alright, here you go. Superb Toxic Gauntlet. It looks and sounds awesome. I know, right? I knew you'd appreciate my greatness, and just for that, you can have this too. Bitter potion. Okay, as for what I want you to actually do, how about equipping this weapon and defeating 5 Rangoas? Can't remember to find them exactly, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Once you've taken out 5 of them, let me know, okay? Good luck. What enemy is that? Poison release function is flawed. I have a bad feeling it's going to cause poison on me, so let's equip poison resistance.
Leave it to me.
So let's see, what type of enemy was Rengoas? Whatever it's called. These guys. Okay. I know where they are. But first, let's reinforce those, crappy knives that she's using. There we are. We can use beast materials, which is much better. Let's see. Fierce Beast Claw. Alright, that should be enough. Scale mail is... Actually, you know what? Let's give everyone scale mail. A little bit of healing and maybe evasion. Just for good measure. Good measure. Alright, there's that. Just do the same for this one. Should make it decent for both of them. Whoops. Alright.
My turn.
So they're like throughout here, this whole area. It shouldn't be too difficult, but it is getting pretty late. Alright, I think I'll call it a night. Probably better get some sleep anyways. No. Work. Usual stuff. So then... Alright. Made a decent amount of story progress at least. Not much fighting went on though. So then... Have a good night. Yeah, it was fun, Bugcat. Nice to have somebody actually stick around for a decent amount of time. Well, have a good night. Maybe I'll see you sometime soon when you're off of work again. Have a good one.